YouTube, what's going on? How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a great, amazing day. And today we got a Zephyr video. And why does it still every time I switch scenes it cuts to the video? The only scream I ever saw was the one with Jenna Ortega on it. Sue me. I'm not really a big fan of the Scream movies because I'm not even into horror movies at all, because I am a scaredy cat when it comes to jump scares. Yeah, every time someone follows me, I jump to the freaking donation song, the follow song. But yeah, let's see what's not real about Scream 4. Like, sub, do whatever you want, and yeah, let's get into it. Shout out Zephyr.
So the scene starts on a lonely night. It seems like every single one of these movies starts off with an average white woman in a yellow dress. They're out there chilling in the kitchen, and one of the girls is out there glazing one of the guys she's talking to.
Girl, you've been looking at that phone all day. Who you texting? Ugh, it's this new guy I'm talking to.
He's really tall, dark chocolate, lots of abs.
What is that?
He is so fine. And I'm out there listening to that description, and I'm like, hold on, he sounded just like me.
Sit down, big fella.
They must have saw that Zeph Instagram post. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But while
go follow my Instagram as well. All right.
They out there saying Zephyr so fine, we get a call on the telephone, and it's none other than Ghostface. They answer, and they're like, hello, who is this?
This is the last person you're gonna see alive. Now open the door.
And this scene just proves that you could tell somebody has no brain cells simply by the way they speak. What nigga on the planet is going to hear you threaten their life and then open the door to their death? What was your plan here, dog? If she says no, you're just gonna be like, aw, man, and run off like you.
Dog, I need YouTube Premium, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Bro.
You swiper, my nigga, you're a bot! They go out to make sure the door's locked, but like a girl asking, is it in yet? That boy already inside. With Ghostface stabbing Shorty through the throat. And before the other girl could even escape, we get a peekaboo, nigga. And she gets stabbed through her neck.
Oh, shoot. Wait,
now, I know you're thinking them kills were pretty goddamn. That's when they revealed that this whole bit was fake. I knew it. With the whole intro of the movie being this fake ass scream. This pump fake ass movie, bro. I'm about to turn this the fuck off. And they had the audacity to do this not once, but with these two blonde ladies committing white on white crime. Nah, it really be on. But after a while, we finally are ladies committing white on white crime. Nah, it
Do they not know exactly? That's a chicken, and they're okay.
Really be on. But after a while,
okay, I'm watching ads on your vid, but I paid for no ads. Okay. Oh, so are you watching my YouTube and you're okay?
We finally arrived to the real two characters. And they out there talking on the phone, just having a good time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably gonna pass it in tomorrow.
Girl, you better. You know it's... Hey, are you okay? And she goes downstairs to check up on her friend, only to get a call from Ghostface.
Jade, are you there?
Jane isn't here anymore.
What did you do with my friend?
Come on, shorty. Don't you want to play a game?
What's Alex type?
Nah, this
on everything. This is YY's type.
Grown ass man always trying to play some, dog. You're corny! But it seems like everybody in this room is slower than kids watching Mr. Beast. Because Shorty's on the phone and she dead says,
I have a 4.0 GPA and 135 IQ, asshole.
This.
Yo, who's in the blue hell gives a single? If I was Ghostface right there, I'd be like, I'll get out the cut and put foreigner, bro. Like, who the does that stop a 223? Does that stop a 45?
This man just threatened your life and you're defending yourself with a diploma, my nigga. What is your English major gonna do against Ghostface, dog?
Ghostface, wait, I can read.
Fool, exactly,
and Ghostface
bro.
continues to tease her on the phone saying,
4.0 GPA? Ah, so you're good at reading, huh? Read this, bitch.
Exactly.
Hello, nigga.
Ghostface runs inside and they're running all across the crib. And now the scream she's letting off is really frying me.
Now that sounded
Shawty
real
hits
though.
a slide to the left, dodging
Oh,
the knife strike, and she
okay.
sprints up the stairs. And
Okay.
once she gets up there, she hides
she gonna do?
behind the garage door in order to keep
Lunatic.
away from Ghostface. But this self-proclaimed genius with a
By the way, she could have called the cops right now.
4.0 GPA forgets to lock the
door.
door
Oh
as
my-
she hides from a serial killer. I've seen niggas with CTE that got a higher intelligence. You are a twit.
Bro,
Who
you're
forgets
a
to do that
freaking
shit? Where was all
dumbass.
the education when you needed it? And you
Exactly.
was dead talking about some.
4.0 GPA and
Shut your bitch ass.
She tries
Exactly.
to escape, but Ghostface stabs her in the
Stupid.
back.
Exactly.
Got her falling.
Keep going, bro. Yeah, exactly, bro.
And this man, Ghostface, starts menacingly walking her down. And he really
Please.
could have killed her this whole time. He's just
Facts.
edging this kill like how Anthony Edwards be edging anything he's drinking.
Yeah,
She tries to
Gatorade.
crawl out and escape through the garage door. And once Ghostface put his
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox.
Oh my gosh, bro. I need YouTube. I actually need YouTube Premium. On everything, I need YouTube Premium, bro.
lever, I was like, no.
What the heck? No!
And
Heck
he,
was that?
real life, crushes her with the door. Got her crippled on the floor, talking about some. Ghostface turns her around, and this is where we get into the first kill of the movie.
Yeah, 4 points.
And we started off with Sidney
wait,
Prescott, the original protagonist, all the way back from
was
the
actually pretty
first
nice, that was
movie,
pretty
and
nice.
she is the next victim on the list. And now this is dead frying me. Ghostface will not let her rest whatsoever. They keep trying
Didn't she come back for like the recent ones that came out? Or not? Or am I tripping?
hunt her down as if she wasn't the victim. Like, I dead saw her in Scream 7, and I said, Aunt,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's
go
what I'm saying.
home. Who keeps bringing her out here?
Exactly.
Let it go, bruh. But she's currently staying at her cousin's house, whose name is Jill, as she hides
Jill,
from the
okay.
Ghostface. And Jill's friend, Kirby, is here as well. With the
Kirby.
police keeping watch outside, making sure everything stays safe. And if in real life, police officers got the same IQ as a toolbox, you know the ones in this movie are gonna do absolutely nothing. But Jill and
GGs,
Kirby
bro.
are currently chilling in the crib, only to get a call from the one and only. Hello?
Say
I'm
sorry.
waiting for you.
Waiting for me where?
You're gonna have to guess.
But they start looking
Bro.
all across the room until they land on Drake's favorite spot, the closet. They open it up and we
What?
see nothing but this weak-ass wardrobe. Nah, this scarier than him.
Ew.
H&M fits in the grand 2026?
I mean, this was like 2013 or something like that. Come
Looks
on.
like you were lying. You were never in there. You already came out.
I never said I was in your closet.
And just like I Show Speed telling the world that he likes men, we see Ghostface come out the closet stabbing the shorty as he was in the crib across the street
Oh my
the
God.
entire time. Everyone's out there shocked, and he's
all the Ghostface is terrible. All the Ghostface are dead terrible. But this one, not gonna lie, got some, got some smarts onto him,
out there
bro.
just ragdoll in the bit, stabbing her through the hand. I see a Sparta chick literally tussling her around the room. I'm like, and he even tries to stab her head
Oh my-
off.
wait,
And what's
he's on
frying
Demon
me
Time.
the
He's on
most,
Demon Time.
They're watching Shorty out here fighting for her life and doing nothing about it.
nigga.
Dog.
Me!
Sidney
Exactly,
finally
you have
says,
the
and I
phone.
won't watch this anymore, and sprints
Oh,
to the
okay.
other crib. But by
Is
the
that
time she got
Goku,
there,
right?
it was
Or
already
am I
too
tripping?
late. With her room being doused in a whole lot of red, and the neighbor
my
being
God.
gutted and left
Oh
on
my
the window.
God.
Sidney comforts Jill since she was friends with the neighbor that passed.
Yo,
we
wait,
see
hold
this
on.
nigga come from the back and slits Shorty's wrist. And Sidney wasn't playing that at all. She immediately power bombs this
my
nigga down the stairs. And she was putting straight hands on him, hitting him with the painting,
Oh,
and
shit.
kick flipping Brody down the steps. And Sidney wasn't done giving belt to
my
add, giving 2 kicks and laying him flat out.
But get the knife and just-
Okay, Sidney, you's a real one. The cops come in, and the moment she reports the body, Ghostface disappears like a nigga that owes you money.
Oh
I don't know
my
what pisses me off
God.
more, the fact that Ghostface has a flash step or the fact that
Yes.
the police pulled up this late and start slow walking towards
slow
the door
walking.
he
Oh
ran
my
out of. Dog, it hasn't even been that long. Chase him down.
Exactly.
And they dead come back inside after not even looking for 2 seconds. Out here saying,
Oh my.
so did you find him? No, nigga. I'ma just move on, bro. Y'all pissing me off. And that takes us to the hospital, with Sydney and the gang recovering from their wounds after that last encounter with Ghostface. Sydney's assistant leaves the hospital only to receive a call. And it's one of the coldest in the entire franchise. I can't even hold you.
Let me see.
This is Rebecca.
Sydney Prescott, please.
I'm handling Miss Prescott's calls and appearances. May I take a message?
You are the message.
I can't even lie. That's a
Hold on.
You get white people mad enough, they start talking like Sasuke Uchiha and Ghostface
Get white people on the internet mad enough, they'll start talking. Oh, that's what he said. Oh my.
was not done dropping them bangers.
I see you walking down the parking lot like you got time, but the reality is you don't.
She tries to turn on her car, but ends up putting on the panic button instead of unlocking it. I ain't seen a fumble this bad since Steph Curry. She finally gets in the car and tries to get it to start, but her engine out there sounding just like his, and it refuses to start. And this is where we see Ghostface on top of the whip, holding the ignition wire in hand. Hell no! She out there screaming in the car like she just lost her ex and tries to call someone for help. This car in the lot is passing by, and this man, real life, saw a nigga on top of a car like these.
Sit down, big fella.
With a woman screaming on the inside. And instead of trying to help, he said,
"Fuck no, baby." Not gonna lie, this is smart. If I was driving, right? If I'm driving, you know, my normal whip, right? And I see somebody screaming, "Help! Someone help! Oh my God!" And there's a dude with a knife. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm leaving. That's not my problem. That's all you, big bro. That's not my problem. That's you. Me personally, I wouldn't, you know, drive off, like, you know, drive. I would just... No, baby. Exactly.
And he swerves the corner, no jello. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, shorty. Prepare them cheeks. But she still could have survived this. You are in a car. All you have to do is lock the doors and call the cops. Unless he has the power to break through the window, which I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man. You would have been alright. But no.
I mean, yeah, but he has a knife.
And utter dunce walks out the car and starts walking inside.
Now she deserved to die.
The moment she gets out the car,
everything she deserves to die.
She's running for the stairs as fast as she can in heels. And once she tries to open the door, the handle breaks in her face.
How? Wait, how?
And when she turns around, Ghostface is already behind her. And after that clean kill out of Ghostface, he decides to send the message.
I would be mad.
And after that clean kill out of Ghostface,
I would be mad. Oh, all my life I would be mad if that happened to me.
He decides to send the message. While they're having a press conference outside, he throws the body off the lot, landing it right on the van, letting everybody know he's here to catch bodies.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And that leads us to the next destination of his murders. And it begins at this party. They got everybody here to watch the Stab franchise, and it's looking a lot like the Minecraft theaters.
Oh my gosh, bro.
While all the kids are turning up, we get Gail, who while currently investigating the current Ghostface, is stalking this entire party through the cameras. And it was really frying me. She in this bit like FNAF.
Hello?
Is that the Grim Reaper?
But she continues to stare at them all through the camera like a broke nigga staring at your gum in class. But as she's analyzing, all the cameras go from light to dark, like a reverse Michael Jackson. And on the last camera, you see Ghost.
Mine wasn't crazy, but there was yelling and clapping. Probably the funniest time I had at the movie. Wait, you went to watch it twice because I went to watch it with you. And they didn't really even pop like that. I mean, they only popped for like the post-credit scene.
Face
that was all.
on the lens, laughing. And Gail is not taking that disrespect. She is leaving with a body. Gail goes out there to fix the cameras, and I can't even lie, she looking like a Facebook mom on the phone. And while she's out there fixing the last one, we see Ghostface come out from the back, ready to take her out. Go for the stab, we get an instant weave. Ghostface gets to chasing, and nah, this is real life looking like a Looney Tune scene. They're hiding behind the haystack like Dickies. Oh nah. Bro, she continues to fight for her life while Paul Blart the mall cop is running down the lawn to save her. Gail gets pinned down by Ghostface, and while he's looking down on her ladies, the cop comes in with the "and I you not" some of the worst aim I done ever.
How? Somebody, how? Where How did you miss? How did you get this? How did you? I'm so confused. I'm
ever seen in my life.
Oh my god!
I have genuinely seen RDC shoot better than this.
Johnny.
Oh my!
It chases Ghostface up out the function, with the gunshot scattering everybody out the location.
Bro.
Ghostface, after failing to get Gale, decides to change his objective back to Sydney. But before he does, he makes sure to take out the 2 cops outside. And one of them, sadly, is already dead. And when he goes to check the body...
Oh.
Yeah, they really out here trolling, being some of the most useless niggas of all time. And while they out there caught stupid, caught lacking, Ghostface comes from behind like a prisoner and stabs the nigga in the back. And this one right here, real brutal. He just stabs my nigga Anthony Anderson in the head. I was dead watching this like...
Oh, dang. But wait, how is he
And when
moving?
Anthony dies, Sydney feels a disturbance in the force. And when she feels this, she does one of the worst cases of oral farming I done ever seen. She's already looking in the direction, turns around, lets the wind hit her at the perfect angle, and then turns her head again.
Bro.
My nigga, we see the
Bro,
jawline,
come on, bro.
But when Sydney goes to the house to hide, she sees that Jill snuck out, going to the party that we talked about earlier, leaving only Sydney and Jill's mom in the house. They go to hunt her down, only to get jump scared by Ghostface, and they immediately try to block the door. He's really stabbing through this hole like it's The Shining, talking about some, here's Ghostface. They use all their might to close the door on him, and when Sydney goes to call the cops, we see that Ghostface snuck a kill on Jill's mom through the mail slot.
You want to file free?
Bro, I was getting immersed, dude, and I'm getting anime freaking turbo tax, dude.
I guess Ghostface really delivered that kill.
Yeah. What get the heck, bro.
And while Sydney's left with the body, Ghostface goes to hunt down Jill, who snuck out at Kirby's house, where everyone is hanging out once the party got shut down. We got 5 of the characters
I don't even know
and one
who
of
it
them,
is.
being Charlie, is out here getting rizzed up by Kirby. And this scene is exactly why they say you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. You can't teach this type of hunger to a nigga. She's putting her poom poom flat on the table, and this nigga's selling the bag. She out here talking about some, yeah, it's so great to have you here. And he gonna be like,
hell no.
Nobody's calling your name, my nigga. The conversation keeps going, but in all seriousness, it's moving just like this.
Oh my god, thank you. Uh-oh, I don't have any money to pay you.
Uh-oh, you're not getting your fucking pizza.
But he somehow locks it in and is about to secure the kiss. Nerd niggas that be frying me. They be shooting shots like this to the most beautiful woman.
I want you so bad. Sorry, I was hacked. No, I wasn't. I'm in line. Hey, this is Alex type. This is YY type.
You'd have never seen, and it will somehow make it in. How?
Bro,
how, Sway? But the moment he's about to lock in the kiss, this random comes into cock block talking about some. What did I miss?
Is this nigga serious?
And this nigga that nobody invited forcibly adds himself into this conversation. I really hate people that.
Not gonna lie. After what I've seen right now, that's the nigga that did it.
That are like
on
this
everything.
dog.
On
who the hell
everything.
are you? While they're still trying to figure out who the hell the 4th chipmunk is.
Bro, it has to be him. On everything, it has to be him.
We go outside to this Twitch streamer who in a life or death scenario is out there recording. Make sure y'all all spam some W's, chat. Our first guest is...
Yo, chat, spam W's in the chat. What? Oh, GG's. It's over.
This man gets stabbed and picked apart, but before Ghostface can take him off,
getting killed on a Twitch stream, then spamming W's, bro.
We get quite possibly the craziest shit I ever heard in my life.
Let me see.
You can't. There's rules. I'm gay.
And all I'm seeing behind that mask was the craziest is this nigga serious of all time. It really be frying me. Niggas be so quick to be gay in order to not run a thing.
Game face on. Niggas is like, yo, where you from? I straight did this. What you mean where I'm from? Fuck out of here. You never seen a bad bitch before?
It's really crazy. Everybody care about equality until it benefits them. Just ask women. Who wants equal pay? Who wants equal drives for the war? Nigga, hell no! The streamer dies, and when Sydney arrives at the crib, so does Ghostface. He attempts to chase him down, but nah, Sydney does Ghostface like a whole bitch.
Let me see some.
This whole movie, she been straight.
Hey, where's the other dude though?
But he decides to chill out on this chase and decides to go for the easy kill, the white boy.
Please, you gotta let me inside. Please. Why is there blood on your hands? What other bitch did you finger?
I ain't touched no other girl, I swear.
Jill's outside with him right now, girl. He lying. Ugh, I knew it.
Bitch, can we talk about this another time? I'm about to die. And while he's pleading for his case, Ghostface comes out of nowhere and knocks him out. And when we get back to the scene, we see this Timu-ad jigsaw trap. Ghostface calls her on the phone, and he's really trying to play his role. And Ghostface really had these niggas on the phone like,
I need you to take a picture with your ass out and your back bent in with your pussy barely peeking through from a low angle with your face in it, winking with your tongue out and your feet in it.
But Kirby answers all the questions correct, and when she tries to go in and save Charlie, he says,
This is making a move.
he didn't make a move earlier just so he can make one now. This is the type of disrespect that would make my soul crawl out of the grave.
Whoa. Let me analyze. Hold on.
This is the type of disrespect that would make my soul crawl out of the grave.
Hold on.
This is the type of disrespect that would make my soul crawl out of the
What is this? The walking state of survival. All right, bet.
grave.
I got the game.
Take you out, leaving only Sydney in the house. She tries to find out what's up with Kirby, only to get backdoored by Charlie. She hits him to the wall, and when she tries to escape, she gets stabbed in the gut.
It's the dude and Charlie. Got it.
And this is where we get the reveal of the Ghostface.
Who's you?
Woman.
What's that?
Yes, we find out that it was Jill the whole time. Now, why she would kill her mother and set up to kill her two best friends, I have no idea. She moving like that one crazy white girl meme. I don't want to be caught near her ever. She's out there explaining her evil plan, and to make us know that she is serious. That nigga that nobody invited earlier, she said, "You don't need your balls, right?" And literally shoots the nigga's nuts off, hitting him with Operation Caitlyn Jenner. And she said,
I'm not finished.
And caps, bro, in the head.
Bro, wait, then what was the point in shooting the balls, bro? Like,
what? It's crazy.
And her and Charlie are about to beat each other up to make themselves look like the victims. Jill staring at Charlie, about to stab him, talking about some, I don't even know how outside. And as she's looking, she's like, you know what? F all that. And just kills him herself so she can be the only one alive. And y'all thought I was lying in that Stone Bunny hypnosis video. These white women are dangerous. Stay away at all costs.
Bro, that's
She's
crazy,
continuing to yell at Sydney like,
You had your 15 minutes. Now I want mine.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
and after slamming out Sydney, she truly decides to play the victim. And she, real life, begins to beat herself up to make her seem like a believable victim. This is the type of self-harm that would have two slimy listeners impressed. And when she's done throwing herself across the room, the ambulance arrives to take her to the hospital. She's laying in the hospital bed and tells the cop to relay her condolences to Gail because they both got stabbed in the same spot. But while she rests, she overhears that Sydney actually survived. And Shawty done woke up from her sleep just to make sure Sydney stays in the grave. The cop goes to tell Gail what Jill told him, that Jill sends her regards because they both got stabbed in the same spot. And once Gail really analyzes that line, she begins to have an epiphany.
How did she know I was dead?
GG's, it's over. She blew her cover.
She was Dokes or Gibby from iCarly. She deduces that Jill was Ghostface all along. We get to Sydney's room, and this is when Jill appears. And she's talking about some,
you know what, Sydney? I'm so sick of your prissy ass, stuck up, good for nothing bitch. I'm gonna make sure you die here alone, nigga.
What? Jill starts boxing Shorty all throughout the room, and I'm not gonna lie, she is packing her up. And she goes 2 for 2, cause once the cop comes in, she puts that nigga in a blender. Like, how are you a grown man getting whooped like this? The cops are willing to use lethal self-defense on anyone darker than Steph Curry, and you just allow her to beat your ass with a chair.
Come on, bro, you're doing all these twisting
She grabs the other cop's gun and then hits the RDC.
You can show yourself now.
What? How'd you know I was in the room?
Easy.
There are about 815,000 molecules in your energy.
Making the other cop get up from across the room, and she booms her too. She holds Gail at gunpoint, about to take her life, and we get the coldest setup for a kill I done seen.
Clear.
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 Okay, that's nice. That's nice, but what was the point in the other cop being in the room if you're not doing nothing? Anyway, yo, that just pissed me off. All right, shout out to Zephyr. That was actually a good video. I didn't know Scream 4 had some bombs, but you know, shout out to him.